Fleetwood on the tee at 10. Down on a good line.
Hovland on 10. Also going to go for a big one. Give that a bit more than usual. And makes it to the flat bit of that fairway.
Back to Bryson at the 10th tee.
Certainly has the power to get it there, if not over. It's always fun to sit there when you hit a good one and admire your work.
So back to 10 with DeChambeau.
The only thing that can stop this is the flag stick. You know, we've seen everyone coming from there. And that's as good as it could have done. Downwind.
You can see the ball of Scottie Scheffler down on the right of screen. He has outdriven all three of his playing partners 13 of 21 times this week.
Hovland, this is an important shot. Try to get this pitch close. Oh. Just a bit of decel.
So Bryson DeChambeau is going to go first. Scheffler with about 2.5, 3 feet for his 3.
I had a funny feeling here. You see this so many times in match play where you think you have the hand, somebody makes a long one, and you end up having a lot of work left for a half.
Viktor Hovland at the 10th to tie this match. Tie this hole, I should say. To 11. DeChambeau's second.
If you're going to be aggressive slightly right of this pin. Haven't seen a lot of value left. Played for the wider side. Not the worst place to be, but it wasn't the execution he was hoping for.
To DeChambeau at 11. This for birdie.
Putting back from a low point up the hill. Needs to rattle it. Back to Hovland. Down the hill off the right. To try and tie the hole. Fleetwood still with a chance of his own.
Once again, a look of concern from Padraig Harrington, chatting away to Luke Donald. Oh, maybe half a smile.
Just to keep this match all square. Otherwise, you'll have 2 reds and 2 blues on the board. That being said, the 2 blues are 1 up. The 1 red is 3 up in the final game.
He hasn't hauled much, has he, Tommy Fleetwood? Really could do with this one. And he does find one.
That was a good timing right there.
Well, still the wind continues to blow out towards Lake Michigan as we head to the 12th, where Scottie Scheffler has missed the green at the par 3. Up steps DeChambeau.
That puts so much pressure on the second player if the first is missed.
A 10-yard target. Drifting. And that is such a steep drop off down to the right.
This looks good. Right on line.
And that's what they needed with Hovland still to play, so he can be more aggressive now.
Because when you take a little off it, usually that's the left to right shot. Drifting on the wind, not an easy equation.
That's perfect right there. It's at the right distance. Well, it comes up half a club short as well, but they're both putting for birdie.
Right, to number 12, the par 3. We know both the Americans missed the green here. You can see Scottie Scheffler away in the sort of right-hand part of your picture. 2 Europeans on board, but not close.
This is going to be lie dependent right here. If you have a good lie, it's playable. Otherwise, it's going to be next to impossible.
Threw it over everything.
It's exciting stuff when you watch Bryson DeChambeau. It really is. It's all over the place.
Let's go to 12, and Tommy Fleetwood to win the hole.
It's going the other way from this finishing partner.
Well, those are given. I can't believe DeChambeau's still in the hole where he was over the back. But Scottie Scheffler has this to tie the hole.
Yeah, they made a little bit of a mess of this hole. It's only a short hole. Wedge a 9-iron from the tee. It's a tough pin position with that wind.
I was thinking, there's not a lot of shots I've seen since yesterday I wouldn't have liked to take on, but that 12th hole I think is actually pretty scary.
Well, all will be forgiven if this one does go in.
That was never on line. And that really is a giveaway by the Americans. It hasn't happened a lot these 2 days. One up to you Europeans.
To 13 and DeChambeau.
Trying to hit that driving iron and chase it down there, but loses it to the right. That's a bad miss. That's a pretty good sized fairway.
Drive for show, putt for show, baby.
Tommy Fleetwood, meanwhile, at the 13th.
Yeah, Tommy Fleetwood putting for birdie. I'm just going to big breaker there. Yeah, that's a lovely putt.
The United States with 2 putts, 2 opportunities to win this 13th. First of all, it's DeChambeau.
That's far enough away to test your technique on.
So Scheffler up at 13, top left. Poulter at 12, bottom right. Poulter makes. Scheffler misses.
That was a great putt from Poulter right there. Great up and down out of the bunker. They're just
Tommy Fleetwood on 14. Up over the mound. Can't really see the flag from where he is. Doesn't need to though, does he? What a golf shot. Beautiful.
Oh, big of a drive. That must have been from Bryson DeChambeau on 14. Gets the bounce from the rough.
DeChambeau for the birdie at 14.
Puts a good pressure on. Tommy Fleetwood.
Hasn't made those putts, Tommy Fleetwood. Missed a few yesterday.
That's a nice line. He's not too sure about this one. It's going left. It's going a long way left. It is just staying outside of the lake.
Down in Jordan Spieth country.
Hovland for birdie first. Scheffler has a birdie putt, as does Fleetwood. So it's 2 against 1 at this point. There is an interested observer out of the hole.
Well, this has become all important, hasn't it, this match? Well, I'm not sure that Fleetwood does have an opportunity, and this is for Scheffler to win the hole and take the United States 2 up. No problem at all.
That interview is one of the better things I've seen in a long time, and he's absolutely right. You know, we can all sit and be critical of the decisions that are made. Every player, every vice captain, and especially the captain, they're trying to make decisions from a good place. And remember, they are all coming from a place where they've done this so many times before. Nobody's trying to play bad. Everybody's trying to do their best. And this American team has played fantastic. And it's just a question of trying to bring it on tomorrow and go and probably need to win 9 singles matches, and that's a big ask, and that's only to try the Ryder Cup. This tournament always throws up big surprises. Well done, Shane Lowry.
Now the Americans only need a half at the 17th in the 3rd game, the last game out there, to win an 11th point in 2 days, and that was a great shot from DeChambeau.
A 6-point advantage, remember, at the beginning of this session. There's a very good chance now that they will take a 6-point lead into the Sunday singles.
It all rests on the young Norwegian shoulders here. He's up to the test. This guy's world class, but he has to make it 2, and that might not be good enough. Pretty darn good shot right there.
But you know, you're going to get out there and get some blue on the board early, and there's no doubt that Padraig will go from what he thinks is the best player in the team is probably going to go first, and then you just got to try and trust that. Oh, good shot from Tommy Fleetwood there.
Or knowing he had to hole it, nearly did. I mean, from an awkward position, great effort by Fleetwood. He knows what goes on, has to go in to have any chance.
And with that match comes to a conclusion. It is a further point for the United States, a 3-1 victory for Scheffler and DeChambeau over England's Tommy Fleetwood and Norway's Viktor Hovland. And the United States of America will take a 6-point lead into the Sunday singles. Steve Stricker, the US captain, must be absolutely delighted with the way the first 2 days have gone.
Yeah, isn't it great to see Bryson DeChambeau here? Just see how much it means to him. I mean, he's been a little bit all over the golf course today, but in the end, on the back nine, when he had to, he stepped up, he played great. Both him and Scottie Scheffler. You just got to take your hats off to the Americans for these 2 days. They've been magnificent. You know, whatever the Europeans have been and been disappointed in certain ways, they have been magnificent all the way through their team. It's going to be a tough, tough task for the Europeans tomorrow to come back from this.
To watch another Ryder Cup video, click here and subscribe here.